Hi there. Happy Travel Tuesday. Brian, I don't know what happened. We went from summer and back to winter around here.
Boy, in 24 hours, 80 down to 40 degree difference. Wow, it was quite a change, and we're back to, I guess, what is early spring temperatures.
And I know you and I both like it warm, so we were very happy over the weekend. So you know what this means, Brian? Travel season is not over yet. People still need to get away and get somewhere and warm up. We have some great ideas today.
We definitely need to keep that going, Elizabeth, for sure. And, it's a roller coaster at this time of year, as they say. And this weekend, it's going to be warm again, then a cold next week. So whatever suits you, I think we have it here in Western New York.
That's right. So we'll take what we can get until we know summer is finally here, but a lot of travel to be done this season, next season, and really people planning out even a couple of years in advance right now.
Definitely, people are booking well out into 2024 and 2025. It's really great. Typically, our vendors and partners never went out that far, but with all of the holdup from travel of the last few years, their schedules are out and people are planning in advance. Get the great deals now, get the space you want. Now's the time to do it, Elizabeth.
That's for sure. I am ready to go. And we have some great opportunities for people to learn more about travel. For instance, we have some great events coming up with Member Choice Vacations, where people can learn about how they go to literally every single continent worldwide. And they're going to be hosting some events coming up in the beginning of May.
Absolutely. We have what we call Lunch and Learns. They are in our branches in Buffalo, in Rochester, in Syracuse. Kevin Ferguson from Member Choice Vacations will be hosting those along with AAA, and we're going to hear about the 3 I's, which is Italy, Ireland, and Iceland, which is our wonderful destinations where Member Choice travels to, and then some domestic opportunities as well. Folks can register at AAA.com/events. Space is limited because it is a lunch presentation. Lunch will be provided, so space is limited and it will fill up. So you do need to register to attend. Again, AAA.com/events. So many exciting things going on with Member Choice Vacations.
Yeah, Kevin was a guest on the radio program we host, Talking AAA on the Big WEC just a couple weeks ago. And so you're going to want to hear more from him. And this is a great way to do it. So May 1st in Buffalo, May 2nd in Rochester, and then May 4th in Syracuse. So be sure to check that out. And we're going to be having some Viking events coming up there too. We'll tell you about those ones next week.
Yeah, those are going to be out. Consumer events, Viking, ocean cruises, river cruises, so much to offer there. Again, that information is on AAA.com/events as well, but we'll go into more detail for those next week.
And a lot of people still asking about the President's Choice trip with AAA. That's a trip that's hosted by our CEO, Tony Spada, and his wife, Nancy. They're going to be visiting the Greek Isles on an incredible cruise with Celebrity. So people will definitely want to get that out. I mean, I know there's not too much space left. That showed a lot of interest right off the bat. So if you still want to set sail with Tony and with Nancy, AAA.com/presidents to learn more.
Of course, and the Celebrity Infinity, a wonderful ship. That tour and cruise is going to start out with a couple nights in Athens to have some great sightseeing and some activities going on. And then the beautiful cruise is going to go through all of the wonderful islands of Greece. I mean, there's a port a day. So if you really want to immerse yourself in Greece and the Greek culture, this is the opportunity for you. We have many value adds and extras on this itinerary as well. But you're right, Elizabeth, space is limited. That filled up really quick. A great itinerary hosted again by our president and CEO, Tony Spada, and his wife, Nancy. So call now to get your space in for sure.
Sure, and that's taking place in September. And so you'll unpack your bags, you'll reorganize everything, you'll pack up again, and you're going to head out on the next cruise, which is our WEC listener trip. That's taking place October 14th to the 19th, and the two of us will be hosting that one.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this one, Elizabeth. Before the pandemic hit, we had planned a WEC listener trip to Bermuda. We had quite a few folks that were booked. Of course, that had to pause, but we're back in business here, October 14th to the 19th. Royal Caribbean, the Liberty of the Seas, we're going to go to Bermuda. It's a no-fly cruise, which means we're going to take a motor coach to New York, board the ship, and we're going to have 5 nights on Royal Caribbean. We're going to be docked at the Royal Naval Dockyard for a time, and we'll do some great sightseeing and see those beautiful pink sand beaches and do some shopping in Hamilton. So much to offer, and a special WEC listener cocktail party as well is going to be part of this itinerary.
Yeah, and you'll be able to take lots of Instagram pictures on those pink sand beaches and enjoy it all. So we sure hope that you'll join us again, October 14th to the 19th. And that's at AAA.com/groups, where you can learn more about that trip.
A lot of folks are going on that. That filled up really quick as well. We got some good space still left on the ship. But again, call now and you can join us for all the fun.
That's for sure. And of course, Brian, we have a safety message we want to share. This week is National Work Zone Safety Awareness Week. So what we're trying to get across is that people need to be careful when they're driving down the road. If you see any activity on the side of the road, flashing lights, it might be a AAA tow truck, it might be a construction worker, or even a garbage crew, or whatever, emergency responders, other word I was trying to think of. They're on the side of the road. That's their workspace. So you need to give them space to do the job. So we're reminding everyone this week to slow down and move over.
Of course, so important, Elizabeth. And I actually am in Rochester today. I was driving to Rochester early this morning. A lot of construction on the thruway, but I will tell you, the drivers were heeding this message and they were all moving over. And it was really great to see, to watch out for those workers on the side of the road.
I'm so glad to hear it. Hundreds of people are killed every year in crashes like this where people don't slow down and move over. And a lot of times, Ryan, it's a motorist, it's a driver that's on the side of the road, maybe not even a worker, and they're just waiting for help or they have a disabled vehicle. So this is really about protecting others. So you need to make sure that you give some space to those broken down cars on the side of the road.
Of course, and I was really glad to see that this morning. It was was good, and we need to be conscious of that regularly, whether it's on a side street, a local street, or the thruway. It really is that important, Elizabeth.
Yeah. So we've been trying to share the word about that. And speaking of broken down cars, if you have an old battery at home, we are tying things into Earth Day because Earth Day is coming up this week. So we are having the Great Battery Roundup at AAA. And Brian, it starts tomorrow at most of our AAA locations, but you can literally go to AAA.com and just search in the search bar for Battery Roundup. It's going to give you the list of locations that are across Western and Central New York. So an old car battery, an old boat battery, this can be recycled, and we're going to take it off your hands for free this week, Wednesday through Saturday, to tie into Earth Day.
That's really a great opportunity. And, all that does not belong in the garbage. So don't put those out in your garbage can at the curb. They need to be recycled and taken care of in a proper disposal. So again, what a great opportunity to take care of that as well.
Yeah, and to tie things into Earth Day, AAA is going to be making a donation to plant trees across the region on behalf of this battery roundup. So we're really excited about it. It's at every location Wednesday through Saturday, but check the details because the Amherst location is just going to be on Friday. So again, AAA.com, you can just search for battery roundup for those locations. But we're excited to do some recycling. We're going green.
Always got to go green. All about the earth, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I know they got a lot of rain in Fort Lauderdale and some places last week, Brian. So they're going green, and a whole different meaning of the word that the April showers are bringing May flowers.
Boy, did they get a lot of rain. Absolutely, they did. And they're back on track. But the airport down there was closed for a few days with that much rain. Haven't seen that. Normally, it's snow that closes an airport. This was rain, but they are back on track now. Actually, even around here with the warm temperatures and then the rain, the grass is looking very green and some of the buds on the trees. It's nice to see spring in the air.
Yeah. And we know the little snowflakes we saw today won't last forever. But again, it encourages people to book that travel and get away. And you have some great travel deals to share today for Travel Tuesday.
We do have some really great deals that are going on right now. There is always so much to offer, but this is really exciting. Viking Cruises, they have a summer and fall river cruise voyages for booking through the 30th of April, free international airfare. Now, Elizabeth, airfares have been high. They're high domestically, they're high internationally, but this is free air on your river voyages and an additional discount on your cruise rate. So book that through the 30th of April. There are certain restrictions of itineraries, but your AAA travel advisor knows all of the details with that. That is really a great bonus and a great opportunity.
And Viking is synonymous with river cruises. I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in that offer. So come visit us at AAA.
Yeah, and river cruises, spring, summer, fall, and on into the Christmas holiday season. A great way to immerse yourself in the cultures of Europe. So that's great. Amtrak Vacations, we have a real limited time sale. This comes through the 28th of April. It's a flash sale. You can save up to $500 per couple on a rail vacation, and up to $500. It starts at $300 depending on the length, $300, $400, or $500, depending on the length of your rail vacation. And of course, you know, taking a rail trip out west of the national park, so popular at this time of year. It really is a great experience. Whether you do that, you maybe do the Music Cities, the Mid-Atlantic states, Amtrak virtually all over the United States, rail bookers all over the world. So some great savings there, Elizabeth.
Yeah, leave the driving to someone else. You just kick back and relax. Train travel can be so enjoyable, especially with the scenery that you'll see and more.
So much to offer for sure. And then lastly, I want to mention for that adventure seeker, Club Adventures, which is a AAA company as well, domestic flash sale right now, 15% off domestic tours, small group adventure trips in the United States and Canada. And that is to book through the 24th of April. So there's some really great opportunity there. It's soft adventure, and there's different levels of activity, but they're guided vacations, and they are spectacular. People take those trips and they come back for more. So 15% off domestic flash sale.
Yeah, and the adventure awaits. No matter what you can think of, there's something out there for you. It could be something simple or something extraordinary. There's a lot to choose from there. So that sounds great.
And amongst these, we have many other, promotions that we have going on. Always value add for our members. So talk to your AAA travel advisor. Stop in.
Okay, it sounds like a great time to book a vacation. We sure are glad that you could join us here for Travel Tuesday. We'll see you on Saturday morning at 8:30 on WEC, and right back here next week for Travel Tuesday. Take care.
Bye, everybody.